Just waiting for a couple people to get on before we start. Just waiting for a couple. Hey, Darth Silver Sith, how are you? How are you doing? Just gonna wait a few more minutes for more people to come on. As you can see, we got a $50 box to hunt, and we got a couple silver enders, so that's good. I was actually gonna do a video. I got 5 boxes from a bank. 3 of them had no enders, but only one of them, and 2 of them did. There's 2 enders in this box and 4 enders in the other box, and I wanted to save the other box for the video. So I figured that I'd go ahead and do this box, so there'd be a little bit of excitement for you guys. Hopefully some more silver. Hey, Chris, how are you doing? No problem. Glad you could make it. Silver Sith, that's awesome. So glad to hear that some people are getting some silver. Just waiting for some more people to get on. Hey, Andrew, how are you doing? Glad you all could make it on. So currently we're seeing 2 silvers, probably a 2 40%ers. But this one has a shot at being 90, but it just doesn't, there's just something about it. As some of you may have heard, I am doing a live stream now for this box, but I actually have 4 other boxes. The first one was a skunk, and this one, well, this one has a couple enders, and the other box also has 4 silver enders. So I'm excited to do that box for a video. I don't have an accurate enough scale. I mean, I have like food scales that weigh to a gram, but it's not really to the 10th of a gram. I have this, but this only goes up to 100 grams. So these would be more, like I could weigh these, but it just wouldn't read. I mean, I can show you. This is really just for my copper. That's the number. And so if I weighed one of these, it can't do it. Like, here's an NIFC that I found from my last box. 11.11 grams. Here's a roll. Can't do it. So I might have to invest in another scale. But until then, gonna get started at 5:30. Or I'll wait until 5:30 for more people to come on, and then hopefully by then, or in a few minutes, we'll give it 3 minutes, and then we'll start hunting. So they were like this in the box. This is gonna be the 5th to last roll, and this one is going to be the 7th roll. So pretty spread out, and also the enders in the other box are, there's 4 enders, and it's like here, 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 and here. So, or something like that. So they're all pretty spread out. Hopefully we find some silver. Hopefully we find some other goodies. Thank you so much, Andrew. Let's wait a couple more minutes for people to come on. Got a screwdriver here, but I don't use screwdrivers to open the rolls because personally I find that it is quicker for me to just open it with my fingers. We'll keep a little scoreboard, if you will, with some sticky notes that I got, and we'll keep it somewhere y'all can see it. Right now I'm just gonna put it here and write a scoreboard at the top. All right, showed this earlier. All right, here we go. 40%, 90%, NIFC, miscellaneous, proof. Right lines. Thanks a lot, Chris. I appreciate it, and welcome, and thank you for coming on to the stream. Dark. That sounds like fun. I like dimes. I just can't get dimes, unfortunately. All right, we got our scoreboard. We got our way. We got 7 people watching. Thank you all so much for coming on. Can you all see that? No, I'll put that here. And Sharpie away. Let's get started. So hopefully lighting is okay. I know it's never greatest. Let me just adjust that. Put that, let's see, should that be better? Yeah, all right. First roll of the live stream. We got 2020 ender. I have noticed that the boxes with the 2021 and 2020 enders from this bank, at least, not any other banks, have been better. And there you can see that there are some newer ones. Are those shiny ones? Those are all newer ones. Hey, Diggin' Dave, how are you doing? Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you coming. I found so many 2020s from this bank that I don't keep them anymore. If I was doing, like, they're all nice, but they're just not really, you know. Especially I'd have to keep all of those, and that's already a couple dollars just in that roll. I appreciate you coming on, Dave. I do like to do sound checks once in a while, just to know that show magic coins or anything. Can you all see okay? How's the lighting? I know I don't have the greatest lighting, but try to make do with what I have. And Chris, or halftime I should say, because there's 2 Chris's in the chat. I know you like it when I roll up the coins, so just for you, my man. There we go. I literally, where I live, I can't get anything other than $50. I got a box of quarters, as you might have seen from one of the past videos. But other than that box of quarters, I really haven't been able to get anything. Nice 74. Yeah, Dark Silver Sift. That's it's pretty. That's for me. I've only found 2 silver quarters, and one of them came from a batch of 10 rolls that I got at a bank. I can't get any quarters or anything other than $50 for that matter. How you doing, Dirty Water Coins? 79. Not sure why I'm putting that under the scope. All right. And unfortunately, no banks near me have a coin machine or automatic coin wrappers, and the banks won't accept loose coins. So I have to wrap them on myself. Third roll, no silver yet. But we know we're at least going to have 2 silvers in this box. And I like to hunt them. All right, well, I don't know if you can see it. This is, okay. I just saw the mint mark. And let me, can you see that, guys? That's a proof. Sorry, I've been happing it up. That's a proof. That's in like really rough condition, but it's a proof. You can tell by that S mint mark right there. So that's if you want to call that our first find, got 1 proof on the board. Very, very funny find. So I gotta catch up on halves a little bit. That's funny, fine. Sasquatch. We talked about this, man. I don't want any pens. Hey, Metal Dragon. Glad to see you in the chat. How are you doing? How's life? I appreciate you all coming in. 13 of y'all. Means a lot to me. Dirty water, that's a great haul. I haven't really been able to get any dollars from my banks. I always ask. This is roll number 4, by the way. Any questions or comments, please put them in the chat for me, because I appreciate trying to answer some questions. Nice 1996. But I don't need it. So, how are you all doing? I know that with these pop-up live streams, I guess you could call it, I like to stream as much as possible, and my schedule is pretty uncertain a lot of the time, so I like to do live streams. I also like to do videos, but I think with 5 boxes, I could do one with a live stream. And there's our first silver. That's gonna be our first silver in the box. Roll number 5. Only silver in the roll. There we go, guys. And that's looking pretty solid. Let's see. Definitely silver. 1964. 90% Kennedy. That's the first silver in the box. Wow. 1964. Just checking for any doubling on the obverse or the reverse. Because a 64 Philly, which this is, does have quite a few DDOs and DDRs, which I always check for. Not as many as a D, 1964. But that's our first silver. Very nice. Roll number 5. I found that when I do find silver, it's in a box that has a lot of it. And if there's a hunt that I'm not going to find silver in, it's a hunt that doesn't have any, sorry, that made no sense whatsoever. I was just trying to focus on the chat a little bit. If I get 4 boxes from a bank, I'm not going to find 1 or 2 silvers from that hunt. I'm either going to find none, or I'm going to find a bunch. So, sorry, I'm trying to focus on the chat. I can't do 2 things at once. Our silver stuff, that's awesome. Persistence, my man. Persistence. Roll before the ender. And we're going to have another silver. This could be a good box. Getting excited here. All right. $19.64. Again, next roll. $19.64. Philadelphia. Hopefully this is like a bit of a collection dump. Sorry, guys. Just checking for any sorts of doubling. Not going to be. 2 silvers. 2 rolls. Well, I guess we're gonna have 3 silvers and 3 rolls. Hopefully, Chris. 1 second. I just gotta find one thing on my computer, but my computer is being really buggy. There we go. Sorry, guys. Give me a second. All right. I apologize. Hopefully, Darth, that'll be really fun if I open it up and it's 90. I don't find a lot of 64 Denvers, just a ton of 64 Phillies. But, you know, hey, I'm not complaining. Thank you, Dirty Water. I appreciate it. Thank you, Sasquatch. Means a lot to me. And good luck, Darth, on your quarter and dime adventures and your $50 adventures. All right, next roll is gonna be that ender. Doesn't look 90, but you never know. Hey, kinda cool. How are you doing? Yeah, not 90, but it is a silver nonetheless. Oh, let me add that to the scoreboard. 190, so tally to 2. And now we're gonna have one 40%er, 1966. Very nice. Again, just checking for any doubling. No. So let me shift some stuff over here. Okay. Darth Silver Sith, or I'm just gonna call you Darth to make it easier. I am not born on July 8th. Darth Silver Sith, my I said I'm not gonna say. I was gonna say Darth. And I just call you Darth Silver Sith. Yeah, I've had out of all my 90s, so good 5 or 6 tubes. I probably have only 1 or 2 Denvers, and one of those came from a massive collection dump with like 100 1964s. I guess not 100, but because I had 120 90% silvers in total, and then there were a lot of Walkers and Benjis. Nice 81. Has some goop there. It looks like it's from an album, so hopefully we got a collection done. I haven't seen any 2022 halves in circulation yet, which for me is fine because I don't really sell them for premiums or anything. And the more 2022s I find, that means the less space for silver there is. You know what? Let me put the camera down. I didn't realize how sort of high up it was. Now it's gonna mess with my phone, trying to balance on the little stand here. Let me move that in a little bit. All right. Well, I am $50 hunter, so I go through a ton of $50. I mean, way more than I probably should. Basically, my life is $50. So I do find a lot of silver. But a lot of silver comes with work and time and effort. So basically, cornrow hunting is just persistence, and yeah. So guys, I moved the camera down so you could see the coins a little bit easier. But would you prefer, because even though the scoreboard's right here, would you prefer to see my finds, or just because they're like up there so you can't really see them? I'm still trying to figure out this whole live streaming thing. I don't do it too often, so it's a little more on the lesser known side for me. I don't know how to do it as well as some of the greats out there. And I know that's a little bit laggy, but I don't really have like a special camera to use for live streaming, so I apologize, but I try to make the best of it. All right, roll number 10. Hopefully we can get some silver. Some more silver, I should say. Chris, I didn't know that. I didn't know that they stopped the production of them. But I don't think that they are NIFCs because I've seen people get full boxes of them, and with NIFCs, they were just made for min sets and stuff, and like collectors. So I don't think, because since they're not just in min sets, I don't think that they are NIFCs. But I could be very wrong. That was very, very unsatisfying. Sorry, guys. I know this whole rolling thing is such a pain, but it's what I gotta do to get the money back, I guess. Halftime. It's more than I have, but I do have more, I think 50 rolls, 90%. Yeah. Well, that's what 5 years of cornhole hunting will get you, I guess. Persistence. Persistence, Darth. I mean, 6 walkers is not bad. I've had big boxed collection dump sets that had mostly 40%ers and no, old coins. So 6 40%ers definitely isn't bad, especially if they're only around 25 silvers, or I guess 30 silvers. But still, if you guys have any questions about coins or comments or things you think I can do better, please leave it in the chat below. Okay, yeah, Darth, that's only 4 more, you'll get to that 100 mark, and that's a great mark to be at. I haven't kept as good track as I should, but I do know how many rolls they have, like each. But like some of them are, I have some that are not full yet, but. All right, 3 silvers, 2 90s, 140. Going to roll 12. This is roll 12. Nice 2000s. But yeah, Dark, that's going to be like, unless you get really lucky and find a lot of silver. I mean, I've seen people get 120 silvers in a single box. It's going to take around that time to find. Now, I've been super lucky. I mean, this one bank, if I didn't have this one bank, I'd probably have about an eighth of the amount of silver I have now. So this one bank has really been providing for me for silver. And, it just, like, things like that, like, lucky things like that. So, it's it's hard to say that there's, I mean, unless you sort of know, like, the right time to cornhole hunt, unless you cornhole hunt all the time, which I do, unless you know really the right time to do it, if that makes sense, then it's hard, it's difficult to, you know, put a title of skill on it, if you know what I'm saying. Hey, Dirty Water, make sure, anyone in the chat, make sure to subscribe to Dirty Water Coins and Collectibles. I will be after. Guys, if you have a channel or anything that you want to promote, please do it. And we got another silver right there. Right there. I think that might be, I think it's going to be a 40. But we're going to have another silver. And it is another 40. 1967. Pretty nice shape, though. So we got 4 silvers. 2 of them being 40s. I mean, if this was one box, this would be a great box. And it's hard to show you guys because I've already rolled them up and stuff, and it's sort of hard to take my phone off the mount. But I've noticed that a lot of the silver has been sort of through, if the box is like that, and there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rows, has been in the 3rd and 4th row. So that's sort of something that I'm thinking about as I'm going through this. They all seem to be in the same couple of rows, signaling that they could be sort of like when they were being wrapped or something, that they could be from the same dump or a collection dump. Chris Best, don't worry. I went on a 28-box skunk streak before. That was not a fun time to be cold hunting. It was very frustrating. I couldn't get silver for my life. All right, Darth, that's great. I mean, if you're finding 1 silver roll, 40 or 90, that's great. Yeah, like I was saying earlier, Dirty Water, a lot of luck from me. I mean, I have 3 boxes, or 5 boxes rather, including this one, all from the same bank. 2 of them have enders, including this. Moving on to 16th roll, by the way, if you're keeping track. They all have enders, or rather, 2 of them, of the 5 of them have enders. Not all of them have enders. But, like, you could tell they were packaged at different times because of sort of the color of the rolls and the color of the box. Darker brown, lighter yellow, something that only I would notice because I'm like the only one that pays attention to very, very close attention to detail like that. But it's like all my boxes has been those darker yellow ones, and I probably wouldn't have found any silver. So Metal Dragon, that is true. That is definitely true. It is just hard if you're not having, the hottest streak. It is a little hard to be able to, power through because you don't think you're ever going to find silver. But even when I'm not finding silver, it's still very fun. This is what I love to do. Something that is like important to me, and I have a ton of fun doing it. So even when I'm not finding silver, it is something that I enjoy. And Darth, it'll all add up. 5 years, if you're doing this, and if you're finding 90, 100 silvers a year, it's 500 silvers. So you just gotta power through it. Oh, that's awesome. I haven't found a 72D no FG yet, but I have found a couple 82P no FGs. 15 of us watching. That's crazy. Thank you all so much for the support. It means a lot to me. Metal Dragon. Yeah, I have crazy amounts. I have, I think, 100 pounds of copper, but I can't get, like, I have them in, like, coin machine bags, but that was from a while ago, because I can't find, or rather, I can't get from a bank penny boxes or anything other than $half boxes anymore. I was able to get 20 rolls, custom wrapped rolls, but they had already been looked through, so, that's good. Eight silver quarters. Definitely. How many boxes have you looked through? Or roughly, how many boxes have you looked through? Chris, I have not. I do watch him, but I have not seen that one. Dirty water. I can tell you from personal experience that it is indeed living up to the hype when you see that 197 and it's a silver, or when you see that razor blade thin edge of the silver and you just know that it's a barber. Okay. Yeah. All right. That explains it. There's nowhere that many, maybe 5 or 10 within a 20-mile radius of where I live. But okay. Yeah, I mean, see, what's that? That's averaging like one every 4 boxes, close to that. That's, I mean, I've hunted around 15 or 20. I've only found 2. And one of them didn't even come from a box. One of them just came from like loose rolls from a bank, from a customer. As I can see, but I wash that, and every time you brought the camera, and I was just, my jaw was just on the floor. Couldn't believe that you were just kept on finding wheats. Can't even find penny boxes, for crying out loud. Yeah, that makes more sense. But the Metal Dragon, that my road does not go through 3 states. My road goes through 1 state. My road is also compiled of many, many different roads. Okay, going on to the 21st roll. That's pretty cool. Chris Best. I don't find a lot of Coinstar stuff that often. My best Coinstar find was, let's see, I had a couple dirty pennies. My best Coinstar find was a 1943p war nickel, I believe. It was a war nickel. I can't remember what year it is. I believe it was 1943, but what penny was it? Metal Dragon. But I did, yeah. I just sent some stuff into PCGS for friends. I don't really have anything in my collection that's worth sending to PCGS, but that's not already graded. But I sent some stuff in for my friends a few days ago, expecting it to be back right around June of next year. I've sent stuff in myself once, and it took right around that 6 to 7 month mark. Okay. Yeah, I'm not into foreign stuff as much as some of my friends are. Oh, that's cool, Darth. That's really cool. Quarter. I guess silver quarter. I don't find a lot of stuff in change where I live. It went to a baseball game and found a 1965 dime on the floor, but other than that, wasn't much. I don't know. Okay. Sorry, just dropped a coin into a box of coin wrappers, so a minute. One Dave, I'll if it's not if I'll this stream should be over by 6:30 or so. So if it's on then I'll definitely be on. It's weird though, the Coinstar finds like at the Coinstar just sort of spit out silver quarters even if they're not, or silver anything, I guess, even if they're just in nice condition. Like, why do they weigh it, and if it like doesn't weigh correctly, is that why? Because it's weird that it spits it out. Oh, that's crazy, Dirty Water. That's from when? All right, coming up on roll 25. So really just roll 24, but yeah, hopefully there will be a couple silvers next before the end of the box. Yeah, me too, Darth. I mean, I don't really expect to find one, but I also didn't expect to find a 1970 $50 or a barber, so you never know. But I think that's something that, I mean, especially the fact that you can probably find an SLQ semi-easily. Or not easily, but much quicker than I'll be able to, just because I don't go through quarters as much. Okay, no problem, Dirty Water. Oh, that's crazy. I only found 5 rolls. Was it like do you remember if it was like a collection dump? Or whether it's just some random barber? Yeah, that must be like a crazy feeling when you think it's an SLQ. I mean, I've had that for walkers that I thought were barbers. And you realize it's not what you think it is, and it's a letdown, but it's still silver. And that's sort of what you have to think. It's like still super, not super valuable, but still more than face value. It's just still cool and has some value and historical value too. So that was our halfway point of the box. And we have 4 silvers so far, 2 90s and 2 40s. Maybe we can get another silver before the next ender, which is basically the end of the box. Okay, Metal Dragon. That's cool and weird though. That's like not often you just find a barber and nothing else. And thank you all. I know I've said this a lot, but I can't appreciate everyone enough for all the support. I mean, we hit 1,500 subscribers a couple days ago, and it just means a lot to me that the channel is growing this fast. I mean, I was doing what I love, and I'm hoping that I can share just a little bit of knowledge with you guys. Yeah, any old silvers. Always fun to find, no matter what denomination. All right, you ask and you shall receive. Roll 27. And we are going to have another silver with some cool toning. Oh, I like that toning. 1967. And I do like that toning a lot. All right, that's cool. Another 40, 1967 on the box. Oh, I love that sound. Might be artificial toning, but you can only look at it and like it. So, Chris, I do, and if it was like a donation thing or like a roll giveaway thing, I would totally put them aside for the donator or the winner. But I was saying earlier in the stream that this bank has, but there must be someone that's just dumping their 2020s, and I probably have hundreds of them already. So a couple weeks ago, I just decided that I would stop keeping them because it's a lot of money that I'm holding out, and I haven't really been able to sell them. So I've sort of stopped collecting 2020 NIFCs, but I still keep, the other years if they're in good enough shape. Yeah, me too. But another box has 4 silvers, so hopefully that'll have more than 5 or 6. Oh, I didn't know that they said that. I thought people were just assuming that. Cause I still keep everything through 2020, then 2021, well, no more 2020s anymore, but 2022 I haven't found, but I don't keep it, even if I do find it. Oh, but still dirty water. That's, I mean, that's a great find. Barber diamond, a reject tray. Sheesh. My oldest coin is a 1906, but I think I found 3 1906 coins. One of them was a V-nickel and 2 of them were barbers. I don't think that's silver. I think that's just very corroded. Yeah. Just make sure it wasn't silver, because 71Ds have an error where they were made with a silver planchet. Very, very rare, and it sort of has that silver look if you compare it to like another coin, but these coins keep falling, man. I don't know where it went. I don't know where this one went. All right. Alright, I think we have gone. Alright. Just gonna take one for punishment coins. I'll find that one later. Metal Dragon, what? Never. I've only seen one person find a silver dime in a penny roll, and it was a barber dime, which is weird. That's cool though. Congratulations, I guess. Hey Dara, how are you doing? Good to see you in the stream. Good to see everyone in the stream. Yeah, dirty water. I've heard about that, but I've never actually seen one, and I it's just like a lot of these people will come up with things and then try and solve their own fake error. I've seen that on eBay a lot. It's not good. That's crazy, Metal Dragon. Congratulations, brother. That's crazy. Oh, I mean, I don't even have a whole roll of silver dimes. I mean, I guess I do from like purchases and stuff, but I've never actually found a silver dime, let alone have a whole roll of them. Then you have a whole roll in a penny box. That's crazy. Darth, there are a lot of errors that, like, completely just, it's just, like, not really, it was sort of, like, a fallacy as to sort of the explanation of how it happened, but there's, you sort of know that there was something illegal going on, like, the mule coins. If you heard one where the front and obverse are different designs, people don't really know how that happened, but for one of the mule designs, it was actually stuck in the oil container of a U.S. Mint silver forklift, which I thought it was very, very funny. But there's a lot of like, there's a lot of weird explanations for things happening, but the 77 silver, I don't believe. Personally, I don't believe it, but you never know. Maybe there is one silver that was accidentally, hit with on a silver planchet, 7 years after they were stopped being made. Yeah, I don't know, Darth. Sorry, I'm just trying to catch up quickly on the chat here. Yeah, 10 boxes a week. Definitely gonna find some strange stuff. I used to find like 5 boxes a week, and I found a lot of weeks. Yeah, Metal Dragon. It's weird that the payment has a lot of errors too. You don't see like die cracks or die chips on Denver or San Francisco coinage. George Water, you found 3 Morgans and 2 pieces at one bank? Oh, that's crazy. My best like bank finds. I got here. Actually, I'll show them to you. I got these from the teller's tray. It was 2 proof Sacagawea coins, and that's my best bank teller tray. And yeah. Whole rolls of mercury times, organs for face value, and pieces, but Morgans. All right, this is our 33rd roll. Yeah, man, we're tracking. I did through a box of quarters last week, and they were all really small. Like, really small. So, I only keep ones that you can see with the naked eye. And, like, I had to overrule this, because there were so many of them that you could see with the naked eye, but it just wasn't worth keeping because it was like a little speck of dust in the corner of its head. Hey, Treasure Charger, how are you doing? We added a scoreboard, if you want to call it that. 240s, 290s, both were 64s. The proof. Ooh, sorry, forgot to add one silver. 340s. So. But I also like the 1943 copper penny. Sort of same. Yeah, I guess the argument with the different mints. Yeah, I don't know. It's confusing. It was probably a worker or someone who wanted, you know, the extra money. Yeah, I always forget to look for the burning building on the Tuskegee Airmen quarter. I always remember on the Washington quarter, but never on the Tuskegee quarter. Be really cool to find one of those. We got 5 silvers, and one of them was kind of a cool toner. So that was roll 40. No. That was roll 35. Excuse me. Let's count. We got 12 likes. 15 likes, you know, never know. Maybe I'll do a giveaway. Wink, wink. So make sure to get to 15 likes, because maybe we'll have a giveaway. Basically, how that's going to work, the giveaway, I'm going to write a number. Well, you know, we'll just figure it out when we get there. Hey, Gary, how are you doing? Appreciate you stopping in. 20 watching. I appreciate that, everyone. All right, 14 likes. No, I have not. I have found a lot of foreign stars, but I have not found a foreign silver. I know you found a foreign quarter. Yeah, I remember you saying that you found a foreign quarter. We are at 14 likes. We need one more like, and someone's gonna get lucky. $16 likes. All right, we have unlocked that giveaway. Kind of cool. You should. All right, 19 likes. We just jumped up from 14 to 16 to 19. Guess you all got the gist. All right, I think we got another silver. But yeah, 1969, another 40%er. Yeah, that's cool, especially finding a commemorative Canadian silver Darth. It's very fun. I found a couple commemorative $50, which are very fun to find. There's just so much history in them. Thank you very much, Gary. Hey, Les, how are you doing? Haven't seen you in a while. Questions, comments, or concerns, please leave it in the chat. I appreciate the feedback and your trust in me to answer your questions. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, Canadian silver went to 1968. But in 1968, it was only 50% silver, and only some of the coins were silver. And oh no, I should not have adjusted my phone because now it's going to fall. But we'll pray. Hey, how are you doing? Thank you for stopping by, Case, and tell me if I'm pronouncing your name wrong. Okay, yeah. What I thought, Darth, but just wasn't sure. I think my knowledge on Canadian silver is pretty good. I just don't know that much about, designs and stuff. And like, yeah, some 68s are nickel. Which is why some people use a magnet to try and figure it out. All right, 10 rows left. So, considering that I just sort of had a pop-up, live stream pop-up giveaway idea, I don't really have any of the software downloaded on my computer to be able to do the live stream necessarily, but I think how we should do it, how I'm going to do it. Let me know what you guys think. Then I'm going to write a little number from 1 to 30, just estimating that's how many people are going to be on it. Whoever's closest or whoever has the number. I don't know, because I guess multiple people could guess. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Let me know how you guys think I should do it. Or whether I should actually post like a separate video. Like a live, like a comment video. I don't know though. Yeah, halftime. We have 6 silvers. Very good box. Gary, apparently there's a lot of silver too. Appreciate y'all coming in and watching. Means a lot of support. So even though we're almost done with the box, only 7 rows left. I've got a video coming out. It's gonna, well, I've already done 1 box. And so there's a total of 5 boxes from this bank pickup. And this is one of them. The other one is 4 enders. So hopefully we can find some more silver. Let me move that back over here. Phone's trying to get away from me. Alright. We're actually almost at the ender. Oh, there's the camera. Alright, hopefully that'll work out. Move that down. Video. I think my phone's about to fall, mark my words. It's about to go. Yeah, Chris, sorry, I was a little busy. Let's see. Okay. catching up in the chat here, so give me a minute. Yeah, Chris, I have 5 boxes. All right, I guess I'll talk about beans. Good evening, Andrew. How are you doing? Thank you for stopping by. All right. All right. Next roll is a silver ender, Andrew. Say that 5 times fast. Silver ender, Andrew. But we have 6 silvers on the box. So definitely not a bad box. Great box, actually. Oh, that's cool. That's neat. Treasure charger. All right. 5 rolls left, and this roll is that ender. So, got at least 1 more silver in this box. Oh, we got frienders. We have 3 silvers in this roll. Wow. All right. I don't find more than 1 silver in a roll too often. We got 3 in this roll, including the ender. 1967. 1966, and that's nice. And another 1967. 3 silvers, 1 roll. Let's go. Let me... okay. 3 more. 9 silvers. Hopefully, we can get to 10. Definitely very fun to see multiple silver edges in 1 roll. Because it's not something that happens too often. Often at all. Thought I'd hear something funny, maybe match a coin. Yeah, and we had another find in that roll. Don't know how I missed it. 1997 sticker, so that's a miscellaneous. Needed an IFC for fill the board. It's cool. Very cool. I found one of those in my last hunt. I found one of them again, so maybe they're... In the last hunt I had some silver, so maybe they're connected. Alright, 4 rolls left. Definitely weird and interesting finds. Sometimes there's like old, or not old, but really, really worn copper edges like that. Got me excited for a second. Every time. Should have got used to it by now. Alright, this is the third to last roll. I was gonna say that's an NIFC. Alright, I'm not gonna keep it, but so I can say we gotta fill the board. Kinda cheap, I know, but technically it's an NIFC. Well, technically it's not an NIFC. According to me, technically it is an NIFC. Alright, second to last roll. Maybe we can get some last roll magic in here. These coins keep falling. Technically, yes. Technically, yes. But alright, last roll of the box. Maybe we can get some last roll luck. A lot of newer coins, looks like, but no silver, unfortunately. But we still did have a 9 silver box, which is great. And for the giveaway, just so everyone knows I didn't forget, I'll be giving away a Morgan dollar. I'll show that Morgan dollar to you in a sec. But it is a Morgan dollar. 1921, but still, it's a Morgan dollar. So we finished the box with 9 silvers, an IFC, air quotes, an IFC, a miscellaneous, that weird Kennedy head, and the proof to start off the box. This thing, if you can even call that a proof. So worn, so beaten up. Gary, they didn't make Morgans in 1922, so I don't know if that's a typo or oh, that has a room ding. Let me. All right. So there's a Morgan. Now, that's the easy part. 1921 Philly. How are we gonna do this? I was thinking like I could write down a number on the sticky note, and it tells me there's 22 watching. Yeah, it looks nice on camera, but yeah, it is decent. While I have that there, let me go ahead. Sorry, let me go ahead and grab. Sorry for that. Do I have any other ones that are clean? Yeah. Yeah. So I don't, I guess I'm just gonna do a number 1 through 22 because there's 22 watching. But then if you have a double number, I'm gonna go ahead and tell you to redo your number because that means there's number. It's gonna be wacky. Okay. So I'm writing a number right now. Okay, but what other website kind of cool? Don't worry, I know him. I can get mad at him. Okay, you can hear me writing it. So I wrote it. So put your guess into the chat now. I guess 1 through 25. 1 through 25. Don't. That's the number. 1 through 25. Rebel Dragon Braveheart, resubmit your number. I'm just gonna tell you resubmit your number if there's already someone who did it. Dirty Water, resubmit your number. And US shipping is free. But if you don't live in the US, we'll talk about that over email. Daniel, resubmit your number. Shaggy, resubmit your number. Yeah, and delete it so it doesn't get confusing. So if you had a number that was already put and I told you to delete it or get to choose number, then delete your message and then put another one in there. And I'll give till 6:45. 1 through 25, Darth. Okay, dear Daniel, thank you. But that number, don't put a number that was, yeah. Yeah, Darth, there's a giveaway going on. 1 through 25. Okay, 21. Then I'm just going to go back and check to make sure everyone only has one number. All right, dear Daniel, that was another number that was already used. All right. All right. Give it to 6:45. At that point, I'm gonna go ahead and delete the numbers that I said to change just so it doesn't get confused. I'm just checking to make sure there's only one of every number. I know this isn't the best way to do this, guys, but okay. All right, I think everyone has one of one number. It is 6:45. And the number is 13. So Chris Best, you won. Congratulations. Gonna put my email in the chat. Just make sure to claim it. I believe you live in the US, so it should be fine. Congratulations, Chris. Make sure you email with your address, your name, and we should be good to go. I pay for shipping, you pay for nothing. I'll put this in a little envelope. Congratulations, Chris. Maybe it is. Nah. Thank you. Halftime. I appreciate it. Just so we all hear one last nice little silver. All right. Make sure to watch out for my video. I should be posted by this weekend, but I will post a community post if, if anything else happens. No problem, Chris. Congratulations. I'll look for that email. I know there's a difference. It's hard for me to hear. See. See 240s now. Yeah, me too. I like that sort of little bit of higher pitch, which is what copper sounds like. All right, everyone. Thank you so much. Congratulations, Chris. Means a lot for the support. And I appreciate you all coming on. I'll be on until 6:50 just to answer any additional questions. Let me write your name, Chris Prest. Okay, congratulations, Chris. Yeah, I know, Darth. I know. I'm very crazy. I'm insane. I'm legally insane. Thanks a lot, Dirty Water. I appreciate it. Have a great evening. I hope to do more of these in the future. Again, beware for that video. It should be out by Friday. Hopefully on Friday. Have a great night. Have a great evening. Thank you all. Thank you all for watching. No problem, Chris. Thank you so much for being on. I appreciate it. It's a little way to show my appreciation for the subscribers. Unconditional, I appreciate it. I appreciate the support, man. It means a lot. Um, 82-minute stream, so not bad. And I've said this a lot, but I appreciate the support. Means a lot that you guys are here. Never thought that this channel would come this far in a million years. I know, Darth. It's crazy. I mean, we just hit 1,000, right? Wasn't even that long ago. And then we've already moved on to like 1,500. All right, guys. I'm going to go. Have a good one. Happy hunting. And thank you all very much. And congratulations, Chris.